Right guys, welcome down to Tech Tuesday, and it is a Tech Tuesday on the road today with myself and special guest,
the pilot. I feel like this is quite a daunting activity we're starting to embark on here, Pete. Tech Tuesday while on the road.
Rick's answers today are going to be very short, very concise, not going to involve any hands off the wheel action.
I need to be animated. If I need to do a demonstration, I've got to do a demonstration. Go for it, let's hit this, let's do it.
Okay, question from Pixel Shaw. What are some good pieces of equipment to use whilst practicing at home and don't have the space to make full swings at the club? P.S. Congrats, Ricks, on your latest addition to the family.
Oh, thank you. Things to practice at home, you know what I really like? You know those half golf clubs with a weight on the end of it?
Yeah.
Remember them?
Yeah, I remember those.
And it's easily accessible to swing within the size of a downstairs toilet.
Why specifically a downstairs toilet?
Because that's normally the smallest room in anyone's house. And if you get set up a couple of mirrors, one down the line, one face on, or even just do it in the many people's walk-in wardrobes, you can look at actions, and I would practice in super slow motion.
Yeah.
Because of the weighted club and because of the shortness of it, still feels relevant and it still feels like a normal golf club.
Yeah, I think you can.
Works really well.
Yeah, those weighted clubs definitely 100%. You can also
kind of underused, really. They were super popular, and then when driving ranges and stuff opened, they kind of stopped really getting
just
popular.
went away. I'll try and find an image of it, but to be honest, it's going to be quite late when I edit this, so I probably won't be bothered. But it's a weighted club, just a thing on top. You can grip a club further down the shaft and use that as well, but it's obviously not going to be the same weight feeling. Is there anything else?
No.
Frying pan? Use a frying pan. Question from Rennie's the Bomb. What are your opinions on proper custom fitting?
The bomb.
Example with TaylorMade or getting fit in American Golf. So getting fit with a manufacturer / getting fit with a superstore. I think if you know what you want, so if you know you want TaylorMade irons, for example, you know you want Titleist clubs, it would be better going to
authorised fitting centre for them.
It'd be better going to the authorised fitting centre, so Ping, for example, down in Gainsborough, or Titleist down at St Ives. But if you want a general fitting, God, there's so much difficult on the road. If you want a general fitting, superstores still offer an okay service. People like Torex, Nick Hipstead and Torex, that's also a good service, a good option to use.
You know, it is an interesting idea. I always think that somewhere that charges for a fitting, as daft as it sounds, I feel like you get a better fit.
Yeah.
Because someone that, let's say they charge a fee for the custom fitting service, but you receive that back off the clubs if you buy them, or if it's a fee that you don't receive back, the fitter has made his money.
Yeah.
So therefore, they're not always as pushy then to force clubs upon you for you to buy, because that's where they make their money.
Yeah.
So don't be ever scared about if a fitter is charging for a fit. And I would normally say anywhere between £50 or $75 and $120 or £100. Don't be scared about that, because generally you get a much better service. Generally.
Yeah, if they're a full-on custom fitter, that is their specialty, and they're charging that money. Yeah, you can get good value for money on that service, because they're providing an extra service that you would get at a superstore. Yeah, that's about it. Question from R. Blanet. Sorry, Pete, forgot to ask. Are you still playing at Hawkston Park next week? Yes, I am. So I'm playing at Hawkston Park from the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's a cut after the Thursday, so if you want to come down Friday and you're looking for me and I'm not there, it's because I played terribly. So Wednesday, Thursday is the safe
Guaranteed
bet.
a Wednesday, Thursday.
Wednesday's definitely the Wednesday. Definitely the Wednesday. I will start around on Wednesday. That's the guarantee.
There you go.
Question from Lens_the_lefty. Hashtag Tech Tuesday. Do you believe in the theories in putting that each stroke, either rounded or straight to straight, is adapted to a certain putter type, or does it come down to personal preference? Keep up the good work. I think putter weighting, which is what the question is around about asking, I think, does make a difference. Does make a difference to what happens within the stroke. I think personal preference with putters really does still hold a lot of weight.
Yeah, I think it overrides. I think it overrides the idea that, let's say you've got a straight back, straight through putting stroke, that you should use a face balance putter. Sometimes your emotion and the feeling that you get from a certain putter overrides what potentially would be fit for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think you've got to go into a putter fit. I've had a putter fit. I think you've got to go in with it with an open mind. Pick putters you like the look of first. Some of those won't fit you. Some of those won't work for you as good as others. And once you start to feel like you like the look of a certain putter and the style of a certain putter, then you can mould that certain style around your own putting stroke. But loads of putters break the rule in that. Absolutely tons of them.
It's one of those things. You can get a putter which is, say, good for your stroke, it's good for your setup, and overall that should be the best putter to be fit to. And then
you don't like the look of it.
Yeah, you don't like the look of it, and then you can pick up something 10 quid from a bargain book in the corner of the pro shop and hold the lights out with it. It's one of those things. Putting is so much dependent on confidence, and if you have the confidence with a putter, it can override a lot of technical qualities that putter may have.
I think visuals on a putter are very important, and then the actual technical advantages that go into putting designs then starts to make pay its worth. But I think visually is something you need to fall in love with the look of a putter first. That gives you the confidence that you can hold the world.
Yeah. So if you want to fall in love by looks or personality, it's up to you.
Always looks.
Always looks. It's a debate for another day. Question from Gur_Bolan, Bolan1. It's a very regular question. Thank you very much. Hey Pete, did you hear the rumours that Miura are working on irons for Tiger? Supposedly Miura have stamped clubs for Nike, but they had the Nike logo stamped on their clubs. Any thoughts? I think with this is one thing that when Nike decided not to sell hardware anymore, which was something which was bandied about Tiger and possibly Rory using clubs which were made by someone else but then had Nike stamped on them. Now, as far as I can tell, no one has offered any evidence that that's the case, as far as I'm aware. Have you ever seen any evidence that that was the case?
I think there's a lot of hearsay. I believe that I don't know where the rumours would ever start from. Let's say you're a Miura fan, or I'm really not saying that anything would ever come out of Miura direct, but Miura have a massive fan base and they are phenomenal items. A blade with a Miura stamp or a blade with a Nike stamp, but that size of blade is sometimes hard to even recognise what is the difference. I reckon there might have maybe been some rumours that they might have had an engineer or a club designer from Miura getting involved with the development of Tiger Woods' clubs. You've got to appreciate Tiger Woods' irons would be different to what you would buy on the stock shelves. Yeah, they'd be very different. For Tiger. I'm not saying for everyone, I'm not saying for anyone. We're talking Nike's greatest golf athlete. There will be exceptions to the rules, and I'm sure that there would have been exceptions to the rules for Tiger.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, now obviously,
I think in the early days, now maybe not so much.
Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned, Tiger was using Nike clubs until someone comes out and says, "Here's the evidence to the contrary." As far as what he is going to be using, I mean, with them stopping making hardware, Tiger's in a situation where he's not obviously going to be bothered about the money anymore. That's not a concern. So sponsorship from clubs, from his point of view, is he going to be that bothered? I don't know. I think he can go away and work on his irons. I'm sure there was a name that was bandied about that he was going to work with personally.
Dunlop.
I thought it was Don,
I can see the confusion there, but I believe it's Dunlop.
Maybe Slazenger. I think he's getting the K1 in his bag.
Hello.
Okay, going to make this the last question because we're almost back. A question from Yat3S_Jack. If you have a budget of around 300 quid, What would be better? Investing in some better equipment such as GPS, rangefinders, etc., or spend the money on lessons with a top class coach? I think you have to first of all identify what your problems are within your game. Now, a lot of people struggle to do that without the input of a coach, so that might cross that one off the list. I've got to be honest, as golf coaches, we understand the benefit of having lessons, so we would always say, get a lesson.
Well, I can 100% prove to you that I will make you a better golfer with £300 worth of lessons. £300 worth spending on GPS. No way. No way. I think a GPS is a tool that will aid you when you become consistent enough to start knowing your distances. But golf lessons is what's going to give you that. And that's not a hard sell. That's not, as golf coaches, that's what we're saying. But you know, this conversation gets passed around between lessons and golf clubs. What is going to make you better? Still lessons. Lessons are going to always make you better.
Yeah, I think from a point of view with equipment that you can buy, if it's a driver, if it's irons, game improvement irons, game improvement driver, game improvement balls, GPS, whatever it may be, unless your technique is solid enough to bolt on all these extras anyway, it's not really going to make too much of a difference. And as far as GPS and rangefinders go, they're giving you accurate yardages, and if you're not striking the ball well enough, then you're not going to have an idea of how well you actually strike those distances anyway. So I would say yes, lessons. So we're quite literally pulling in, and that is going to be the end of Tech Tuesday. Sorry it's a slightly shorter one today, but it's been a long all day. Now I need to get back and edit this very, very quickly, and then off to Scotland tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait to come up with you. It's going to be awesome playing Turnberry tomorrow. Have you told people?
I've not even told myself.
Alright. Yeah, it was nice. Thanks for being involved
in the drive and stuff.
Yeah, please nobody route the map way that I just got home, because that would be freaky.
I mean, if you could recreate it from this video, that would be kind of freaky in itself. I mean, it wasn't that obvious. I'll pop up the address here at the bottom just so you can track it back. Right guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe as always. Subscribe to Rick if you haven't already. Follow us on all our social media platforms. And we will see you this week for more videos. Lots more videos coming.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your questions. They are amazing.
It's difficult. It struggles to focus in the different lights.
It doesn't know where my eyes are. It just doesn't know.
Focus. Focusing.